So you're an agent working with international buyers. Got some tips for you. Stand by. Welcome to PM New York. My name is Peter McLean and I'm with Corcoran. If you haven't subscribed or liked, do so now. Ring that bell for future notifications. And if you love the video, please leave a comment below. Always love to hear from you. Today we're talking about agents working with international buyers. And international buyers tend to be direct, informed, and very intentional with their home search. They know exactly what type of properties they're looking for and the locations they desire. And once they start to pursue listings online, they identify and start conversations with relevant agents. Apart from being more knowledgeable about the type of property and the location, they tend to be more attentive towards market trends. This way they can be more strategic with their purchase. They like to work with local luxury real estate agents who are well connected and have an inside track to off-market properties. So here we go with 10 awesome tips for you as an agent to help you with international buyers. Number 1, there are usually only 2 reasons why an international buyer purchases a property in the US: for investment and development, and the other is for personal use as a holiday home. In most cases, they're not driven by the local workforce dynamics that have driven so much of the activity amongst local buyers. Number 2, it goes without saying that all communication must be done at the buyer's convenience. For local agents, that normally means having conversations either late at night or early in the morning. And if they send a query or request by email, they expect a response within 24 hours. Number 3, international buyers can be anywhere, anytime, on a yacht, a plane, a mountain, and calls with agents are normally done on such platforms as WhatsApp or FaceTime. Agents need to make sure that their technology is a priority and they have top Wi-Fi and reception for the entirety of the conversation. If a buyer prefers a more traditional phone call, then the agent should prepare to incur some long-distance expenses. Number 4, speaking of expenses, don't rule out the possibility that you might need to travel overseas to meet the buyer in their country. This is often the case when a real estate company is exclusively hired to represent a development that is targeted towards foreign buyers. This can be a substantial cost, but well worth it when the development is a success. Number 5, there will be times when an international buyer comes to you, and this is when an agent has to be on top of everything. Not just the market, but a representation that is well informed and connected. Number 6, before the buyer visits, they expect a full formal report emailed to them and a polished print version of all the properties they'll be viewing and a full itinerary of the viewings. And once they arrive, plan on coordinating the transportation as well. Number 7, some buyers will accept breakfast, lunch and dinner invitations, and these should be offered prior to their arrival and incorporated into their schedule. Always try and keep surprises to a minimum, although spontaneous invitations are not unheard of, for instance if you wanted to discuss further a showing or a meeting. And by the way, always pick up the bill. Number 8, don't forget about interpreters. If you and your buyer don't speak the same language, then you'll need to include a third-party intermediary in everything you plan. Number 9, in most cases, international buyers are willing to pay a premium for turnkey, move-in ready homes fitted with the finest furnishings and state-of-the-art appliances. The same can also be said for artwork and accessories too. Number 10, it's important to do a background check on your international buyers to the best of your ability, starting with a Google search of their name and companies. It's important to do your due diligence so no red flags are raised down the line. And that's it. That's 10 tips for working with international buyers. International buyers will be some of the most interesting and invested clients that a luxury agent will ever have the pleasure of working with. Know what to expect so you can make the most of these opportunities when they arise, meeting and of course exceeding your clients' expectations. And that's it for another episode of PM New York. My name is Peter McLean from Corcoran, and if you haven't subscribed or liked, do so now. Ring that bell for future notifications, and if you love the video, please leave a comment below. Always love to hear from you. Okay, take care, and I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next episode of PM New York.